The moment happens almost every day. The house is quiet, you are sitting on the sofa, lost in a thought, and then you feel it. A soft, firm pressure against your leg. Your cat has entered the room, walked directly to you, and is now pressing its head into your calf with a quiet intensity. Your hand, almost without thinking, goes down to meet them. You scratch behind their ears, run your fingers along their back, a familiar and loving ritual. It feels like the right thing to do. It feels like you are answering their call for affection with affection of your own. A simple, perfect exchange. But what if I told you that in your cat's language, this immediate, vigorous petting is the equivalent of someone screaming a greeting directly into your face, when all you did was whisper hello? You are not just being loud, you are missing the entire point of the conversation. You are shutting it down before it even has a chance to begin. And in that moment of innocent misunderstanding, you are accidentally confirming one of your cat's deepest anxieties, that you, the person they have chosen, do not truly speak their language. By the end of this video, you will know the one daily habit that transforms your cat's headbutt from a simple greeting into a profound ritual of trust. But first, you need to understand the feline concept of a group scent, because without it, your cat will see you as a beloved but ultimately separate entity, an outsider in its own home. Every single time you misinterpret this simple gesture, you are not just missing a message, you are accidentally telling your cat, "I don't belong to you." This is not your fault. We are primates. We connect through touch, through our hands, through vocalizations. We see an act of physical contact and we respond in kind. But cats live in a world that is almost entirely invisible to us. A world of chemical signals, of scent signatures that tell stories we cannot perceive. You think you provide the home for your cat. The truth is, your cat is trying to make you a part of its home, and you might be rejecting the offer every single day. This act of headbutting, what animal behaviorists call bunting, is one of the most sacred and important social rituals in the feline world. It is the creation of family. Imagine your home, not as a collection of furniture and walls, but as a tapestry of scents. Every time your cat rubs its cheek on the corner of the sofa, or its flank along the leg of a chair, it is weaving its own personal thread into this tapestry. This is not just about marking territory in the way we understand it, as a sign of ownership to ward off intruders. It is far more subtle, far more beautiful. It is about creating a familiar, comforting scent profile that says, "This is safe. This is home." When other cats from the same social group do this, they are weaving their threads together, creating a composite smell, a group scent. This shared scent is the very definition of a colony, of a family. It is the invisible chemical signature that says, "We belong to each other." It calms anxiety. It builds cohesion. It turns a random collection of individuals into a unified whole. And when your cat walks up to you and presses its head against you, it is offering you the highest honor it can bestow. It is inviting you to add your thread to the tapestry. It is asking you to become part of the family's group scent. It is a question, a proposal, and a profound act of trust. And our typical, loving primate response is to ignore the question entirely and just start petting them. We overwhelm their delicate chemical offering with the scent of our hands and the distraction of a vigorous scratch. The conversation ends. The ritual is left incomplete. The fear of being misunderstood, of being separate, is quietly reinforced, and it happens over and over every single day. The silent tragedy is that it's happening because you love them. But understanding this is the first step. The next step is to learn how to answer them back in their own language, and finally complete the circle of trust they so desperately want to build with you. You are not alone, and you need to hear that. The guilt you might feel right now, that small pang of regret for all the times you might have misinterpreted your cat, is felt by nearly every person who has ever loved a feline. 99% of cat owners respond to a headbutt with an immediate, vigorous head scratch. It is a human impulse. We are primates. We connect, we comfort, we communicate with our hands. It is our most basic, loving tool. But your cat is not a primate. Your cat is a creature of scent and shadow, a master of a language we are almost completely deaf to. They communicate with chemicals, with invisible messages left in the air and on every surface of their world. The behavior you see as a headbutt has a scientific name. It is called bunting, and it is one of the most sophisticated and meaningful social behaviors in the feline world. All across your cat's face, on their cheeks, their chin, their forehead, and just in front of their ears, are clusters of specialized scent glands. These glands produce pheromones, unique chemical signatures that are like a combination of a fingerprint and a personal diary entry. When your cat presses and rubs against you, they are deliberately depositing these pheromones. They are marking you. They are not just saying hello. They are updating your status in their scent-based social network, tagging you as safe, as family, as an integral part of their territory. You become a walking, breathing billboard that proclaims to all other cats, "This human belongs to me. This human is a part of my group scent." This is why, and this may surprise you, when you speak to your cat in that high-pitched, slightly embarrassing baby voice, they seem to listen so intently. It feels silly, but it is scientifically sound. Feline behavioral studies, like those conducted at the University of Tokyo, have shown that cats are far more responsive to the higher frequency tones that mimic the specific chirps and mews a mother cat uses with her kittens. Your silly voice is, in fact, a perfect auditory signal of safety, comfort, and familial connection. You are instinctively speaking their language without even realizing it. So when you see your cat bunting against your leg, you must understand it is not just a simple request for affection. It is a profound act of ownership. They are anointing you, claiming you, and weaving your essence into the very fabric of their secure world. Remember the one daily habit I promised you at the beginning? The one that transforms this simple headbutt into a profound ritual of trust. We are almost there, but you need to understand this mechanism of ownership first. You must see yourself not as a provider, but as a cherished possession in their eyes. Otherwise, the secret I am about to share will be just a series of empty movements, and you will continue to miss the deeper conversation your cat is trying to have with you every single day. You will remain a beloved outsider, a friendly landlord, but never a true member of their inner circle. To truly cross that threshold, you have to stop thinking like a human and start feeling like a cat. And that is where our journey takes us next. Imagine a guest comes to your home, a friend you haven't seen in months. The doorbell rings, and as you welcome them in, your cat emerges from another room. Cautiously, her tail is not high and proud, but held at a neutral, questioning angle. She approaches your guest slowly, her body low to the ground. She is not running to greet them. She is conducting a security sweep. This is her territory, and an unknown entity has just breached the perimeter. She needs information. She gets close enough to their leg to catch their scent, the unique chemical signature of this stranger. She might even begin the process of rubbing against them, an attempt to gather their scent and deposit her own, a way of neutralizing the unknown by making it familiar. And in that moment, your human instinct kicks in. You see your cat being brave, being social. You are proud. You want to help. So you do what seems perfectly natural. You swoop down, scoop your cat into your arms, and hold her out for your guest to pet. You say something like, quote 0. In your mind, you are a facilitator of friendship. You are an ambassador for your beloved pet. But in your cat's mind, a 5-alarm fire has just broken out. A primal siren is screaming through their nervous system. They were in the middle of a critical, delicate intelligence operation. They were managing a potential threat on their own terms, using their most sophisticated tools, their sense of smell, and their own pheromones. And in one single terrifying moment, you have completely disarmed them. They are now restrained, their paws off the ground, unable to flee. They are vulnerable, exposed, and being forced into the personal space of the very unknown they were trying to assess. Their cortisol levels spike. Their trust in you, their supposed protector, takes a significant hit. You didn't just interrupt a greeting, you compromised their sense of security in their own home. This isn't your fault. This is a simple, profound misunderstanding between two different species. But it happens every day, in millions of homes. The cat who hides or hisses or even scratches in this situation isn't being mean or antisocial. They are a creature of instinct whose territorial security protocol has just been violated by the one being they trusted most. If this perspective shift helps you see your world through your cat's eyes, even just a little, subscribe. This isn't about growing a channel. It's about building a global community of owners dedicated to ending this silent, unintentional conflict. Our very next video will finally reveal why your cat ignores that expensive, beautiful bed you bought them and chooses the cardboard box instead. It's a mistake we can all fix together, and it has nothing to do with being ungrateful. This is why understanding the headbutt is so critical. It is the foundation of their social language. Does your cat headbutt some people but not others? Drop it in the comments right now, because who they choose to mark as their own reveals their true, hidden social hierarchy. And the answer is going to surprise you. I read every single one. This deep understanding of territory and trust is the final piece of the puzzle. Remember the one daily habit I promised you at the beginning? The one that transforms the simple headbutt into a profound ritual of belonging? We are almost there. But you have to see the world through their eyes first. Otherwise, the ritual will feel hollow, a mimicry without meaning, and your cat will absolutely know the difference. They need to know you don't just love them, but that you finally, truly understand them. Now that you understand the why behind their most important social signal, let's decode the other messages you're missing every single day. First, the tail twitch. Not the whole tail, lashing back and forth like a metronome of fury. We all know what that means. I am talking about something much more subtle, much more common. You see your cat resting on the floor, looking perfectly calm, but the very last inch of their tail is making a tiny rhythmic flick. Your human brain, wired for social cues, interprets this as a sign of mild irritation, a quiet request to be left alone. So you give them their space, believing you are respecting their wishes. You have just completely misread the room. That tiny twitch is not annoyance. It is the hum of a finely tuned engine, idling just before the race. It is a sign of intense, focused, predatory energy. Their ears may have caught the sound of a spider crawling on the ceiling or a dust bunny drifting under the couch. Their entire being is locked onto a target, and their body is vibrating with anticipation. This is the first stage of the feline predatory sequence, the stalk. Your response is not to back away, but to lean in. Not by touching them, but by giving that energy a target. This is the moment to slowly reach for the wand toy. When you bring it out and allow them to complete that sequence, the chase, the pounce, the final kill, you are not just playing. You are providing a profound psychological release. You are honoring their deepest wild instinct and helping them feel successful, confident, and powerful in their own home. Second, the kneading. That rhythmic push and pull of their paws against your lap, your arm, or the soft blanket next to you. We call it making biscuits, and we file it away as a cute, slightly strange quirk. We might even gently push them away if their claws are a little too sharp. But what you are witnessing is not a random habit. It is a form of time travel. This behavior is a direct relic from their earliest days of life. It is the exact motion a tiny blind kitten uses to stimulate milk flow from its mother. When your adult cat does this to you, they are in a state of absolute contentment and security. They have regressed to a moment of pure, unconditional safety. They are not just telling you they feel comfortable. They are telling you that you are their mother. You are their source of warmth, nourishment, and ultimate protection. The correct response in this sacred moment is to become completely still. Absorb the slight prickle of their claws as a compliment. Soften your voice if you speak at all. You have been given access to your cat's most vulnerable, primal memory of love. To push them away is to reject that deep, infantile trust. To accept it is to solidify your role as the center of their secure universe. Third, the slow blink. You are sitting across the room and you catch your cat's eye. They stare at you for a moment, and then, very deliberately, they slowly close their eyes and open them again. It is so easy to see this as a sign of sleepiness, a cat being a cat, dozing off. But this is one of the most profound and active messages in the entire feline language. In the world of predators and prey, closing your eyes in the presence of another creature is a potentially fatal act of vulnerability. A direct, unblinking stare is a challenge, a threat. By looking at you and then consciously breaking that stare with a slow, languid blink, your cat is sending a crystal-clear signal. I trust you so much that I am willing to be defenseless in front of you. It is a kitty kiss. It is a non-verbal treaty of peace. Your response is to honor this gesture by returning it. Do not just stare back. Soften your own gaze, and then, just as they did, slowly close your eyes and open them again. You have just spoken a complete sentence in their language.
You have said, "I see your trust, and I return it. I am not a threat. We are safe together." It is a silent conversation that builds a bond deeper than any pet or treat ever could. And now, the fourth and perhaps the most emotionally painful signal we misinterpret. Your cat seeks you out. They walk into the room, come near the sofa where you are sitting, and then deliberately turn their back on you. It feels like a snub, a cold shoulder, a clear and painful rejection from the creature you love most. The guilt washes over you. What did I do wrong? Why are they mad at me? The truth is, this action is the absolute highest compliment a cat can possibly pay a living being. It is the pinnacle of feline trust, an honor reserved for only the most trusted members of their inner circle. A cat's survival depends on being aware of its surroundings, especially what is behind it. By turning their back to you, they are not shutting you out. They are entrusting you with their life. They are saying, "I am so completely and utterly confident that you pose no threat and that you will protect me from any threat that might approach, that I can afford to be completely vulnerable." You are their sentinel, their guardian. Your response is the hardest and simplest of all. Do nothing. Do not touch them. Do not talk to them. Simply share that quiet space, holding the profound honor they have just bestowed upon you. You are not their owner in that moment. You are their trusted family. And now that you can read these 4 fundamental signals, you are ready. Ready for the one habit I promised you at the very beginning. The simplest physical thing you can do every single day to cement this bond forever. The next time your cat walks into the room, tail held high, and presses their head firmly against your leg, your entire world is about to change. You have been waiting for this moment. You understand the chemical language they are speaking. You know this is not a simple request for a scratch. It is an invitation, an offering, and your response will define your relationship forever. So, what do? You do not immediately reach down with your hand.
You resist that primal human urge to pet, to touch, to control the interaction. Instead, you do something far more profound. You honor their gesture. You wait for just a moment, a single beat of silence, to let their message settle in the air between you. Then, you slowly, deliberately, lower yourself down to their level. You get on your knees if you have to. You enter their world, on their terms. You don't speak. You don't make any sudden moves. You simply lower your head, tilting it gently to the side, presenting your temple or your forehead as a reciprocal surface. This is the critical step. You are no longer a giant benevolent food source. You are an equal, a potential colony member. You are offering your own scent glands for the exchange. And you wait. You let them lead the conversation. They will press their cheek against yours. They will rub the corner of their mouth along your jaw. They will push their forehead into your own. They are anointing you. They are weaving your scent and their scent together, creating a single, unified olfactory signature. This is the secret language of family. This is the ritual of the colony scent. You are no longer just an object in their territory. You are becoming the territory itself. You are home. Then, and only then, after they have completed their part of the ritual, do you respond. Not with your whole hand, which to them can feel like a predator's paw descending from above. You respond with a single finger. Gently, you trace the exact same path they just did, stroking from their cheek, along their jawline, in the same direction their fur grows. You are mirroring their action. You are confirming their message. You are speaking their language, not just hearing it.
This is the essence of what animal behaviorists call allo rubbing.
It is the social glue of the feline world, an action reserved only for the most trusted, most cherished members of their inner circle. It's what a mother cat does to her kittens. It's what bonded pairs do after a long day of hunting apart. It is a quiet, chemical confirmation that says, you are safe, we are one, we belong to each other. By performing this simple two-step ritual, you have fundamentally altered your cat's perception of you. You have transcended the role of a provider. You are no longer just the person who opens the cans and cleans the box. You have become a source of deep, primal security. You are a cornerstone of their emotional world. Every time you do this, you are reinforcing a bond that goes deeper than treats or toys. You are building a foundation of trust so absolute that it calms their nervous system and validates their place in the world. You are directly telling them, in a language they were born to understand, yes, we belong together. You are mine and I am yours. This is not affection. It is identity. You have just graduated. You are no longer just a cat owner. You are a guardian of a feline soul, a student of an ancient language. You have joined a very, very small circle of humans who understand that the deepest connections are not spoken, but shared. You do not coexist with your cat. You commune with them. You see the secret world that has been hiding in plain sight, in the simple, silent gestures they offer you every single day. You are their trusted confidant, their family, their safe harbor in a loud and confusing human world. You are one of the few who truly gets it. What does your cat do that you always misunderstood, until now? Go find your cat. It is time to have a real conversation.